Greetings, guys. How have you guys been? Guys? Now on my side, all is well, guys. I know I haven't done this in a while, probably in a week or 2 weeks. I haven't shot any video, guys, and my apologies for that. Guys, today we're going to be doing the Labor Relations Act. We're going to be starting with the Labor Relations Act. This is a statute. This is a statutory law that governs all the labor laws in the country. The Labor Relations Act of 1995, but has been amended subsequently. So we're going to be doing it. So we will start with just the basic in terms of the Labor Relations Act, the basics. In terms of how is it amended, how is it changed, over the period of time. All right, guys. And thank you very much to you guys who have already subscribed to the channel. To those who have not yet subscribed, please do subscribe, guys. Okay, let's get to it, guys. All right, guys. The Labor Relations Act of 1995, right? It's popularly known as the LRA. If you don't want to say the Labor Relations Act, just say the LRA. Number 66 of 1995. To change the law governing labor relations, and for that purpose, that's the intention of this law, to give effect to Section 27 of the Constitution, to regulate the organizational rights of trade unions, to promote and facilitate collective bargaining at the workplace and at the sectoral level, to regulate the right to strike and the recourse to lockout in conformity with the Constitution, to promote employee participation in decision making through the establishment of workplace forums. These are the purposes of why we've got this Labor Relations Act. To provide simple procedures for the resolution of labor disputes through statutory conciliation, mediation, and arbitration, for which purposes the Commission for Conciliation, Mediation, and Arbitration is established, which is popularly known as the CCMA. And through independent alternative dispute resolution services accredited for that purpose. To establish the Labor Court and Labor Appeal Court as superior courts with exclusive jurisdiction to decide matters arising from the Act. To provide for a simplified procedure for the registration of trade unions and employers' organizations, and to provide for their regulation to ensure democratic practices and proper financial controls. To give effect to the public international law obligation of the Republic relating to labor relations. To amend and repeal certain laws relating to labor relations, and to provide for incidental matters. These are the main purposes of the Labor Relations Act. Right. Okay. Then we'll do chapter 1 of the Labor Relations Act. Then we'll end there of chapter 1. The next video, then we can jump into chapter 2. But for now, we'll just only do chapter 1 of the Labor Relations Act, guys. All right. Just scrolling through to it. All right. Chapter 1. Purpose, application, and interpretation. Number 1. Purpose of this Act. The purpose of this Act is to advance economic development, social justice, labor peace, and the democratization of the workplace by fulfilling the primary objects of this Act, which are A. To give effect to and regulate the fundamental rights conferred by Section 27 of the Constitution. B. To give effect to obligations incurred by the Republic as a member state of the International Labour Organization, the ILO. C. To provide a framework within which employees and their trade unions, employers, and employers' organizations can 1. Collectively bargain to determine wages, terms, and conditions of employment and other matters of mutual interest. 2. Formulate industrial policy. Then go to D. To promote 1. Orderly collective bargaining. 2. Collective bargaining at sectoral level. 3. Employee participation in decision making in workplace. And 4. The effective resolution of labor disputes. Exclusion from application of this Act. This Act does not apply to members of A, the National Defense Force, B, the National Intelligence Agency, and C, the South African Secret Services. 3. Interpretation of this Act. Any person applying this Act must interpret its provisions A, to give effect to its primary objects, B, in compliance with the Constitution, and C, in compliance with the public international law obligations of the Republic. Alright guys, we'll end there. That was chapter 1 of the Labor Relations Act in LRA. This is a very important because it's a statutory law that governs the labor relations in the country. Any laws that are developed that are labor related must comply with the Labor Relations Act. You see, that's how important it is. So for now, we'll only do chapter 1, then in the following video, we'll do chapter 2. Thank you very much, guys, for tuning in, and thank you very much for subscribing to the channel. Please do share the video. If you're using Twitter, please do share on Twitter. If you're using Facebook, please do share on Facebook or WhatsApp or any other social media platform you are using. Please, let's share it, let's spread it to show that knowledge reaches as many people as possible. Thank you very much, guys. Magukhanye.